the sense that I get in talking to people is that this is, on their part, an excitement about the future. You hear a lot about the future and plans for a scheduling alliance and tackling weighty issues like name, image, and likeness and NCAA restructuring and organization. Again, all of those things are very abstract. If you're a college football fan sitting at home on your couch wondering, what does this do today? The answer is nothing. But at the same time, there's this sense that this is going to stabilize things in what ACC Commissioner Jim Phillips described as a very volatile environment right now. I mean, as we heard, there's no contractual agreement that says, hey, I'm not going to take your teams, you don't take my teams. But at the same time, this is really lessening the need or any incentive to do that.
Heather, as you were talking, it seems like these are 3/5 of the autonomy. 5, the SEC is not part of it, of course, and neither is the Big 12. So what does it really say, though, when all we heard last year was that these commissioners of the 5 top conferences were trying to be collaborative, even though they broke up toward the end, that they're not even attempting to be that anymore?
They're not. I mean, clearly, and that's a question that I asked them one-on-one after that press conference, which is, when you're saying that you want to stabilize things, what makes you think that this small group is better than hitting the reset button on either the Power 5 at large or the 10 FBS commissioners as a whole? And the response was, well, there was some friction on the other two, on the part of what happened with the Big 12 and the SEC, and they felt like this was the best way to get some stabilization. Now, I know that there are other conferences out there saying, wait a minute, what about us? I know that there were people in the Big 12 who were saying, you know, well, they didn't even call us, the remaining 8 schools, to see if we might want to be a part of the conversation. So the mistrust, Paul, throughout college athletics is at an all-time high, and that's an understatement. People are like, oh, there's always mistrust. Yeah, well, this is a whole new level of it. And one of the questions I've been asking people as I talk to them is, who do you trust? And there's silence on the other end of the phone right now. And I think for George Kliavkoff, Jim Phillips, and Kevin Warren to have this, quote, gentleman's agreement, that is a small pact of trust.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.